Our chip selection needs to consider more what customers need. Can this product make it survive? This is a question of experienced chip selection. So what kind of chip selection can satisfy both product performance and make its price competitive? It is very challenging. In some places, the cost of the product will increase significantly. After all, high performance often means high price, and chips are often the same. The following 6 points are the most likely to increase costs in the selection. See if you have encountered it. The first is the performance of the chip. Of course, choosing a high-performance chip is very comfortable. However, if your product does not have such high-performance components, it may cause your customers to pay for excess performance, or it may cause the final product to be too low cost. Effective will be eliminated by customers. The working temperature is directly related to the cost of the chip, and no chip can resist high temperature. Common chip working temperature commercial grades: commercial, 0 degrees C to 70 degrees C, industrial grade, 40 degrees C to 85 degrees C. Their price is often about 30%. Wow is the silver of Baihuahua. If your commercial products choose industrial level temperature resistance, it may also waste money, making the product you selected without competitiveness. Now, pursuing the size of the product is small, but the reality is that the smaller the chip with high integration, the more expensive it is, unless your product requires the small requirements for small volume. Otherwise, the pursuit of high integrated small volume will waste more money. Of course, this is also based on your own products. This should be that the purchase of many chip selection is often ignored. That is, the time cost and the development of the later development will definitely encounter many problems. So try to choose a model that is commonly used and widely used. The widely used product application resources and learning resources are more abundant, and there are many familiar FAE. If you have a problem, you can find the solution in the actual case more quickly. Find supporting technical personnel faster. The product is rarely considered when the chip selection is selected. This is easy to bring fatal consequences during the product shortage. It can be said that when the chip is well purchased, the stable supply is stable and unstable. It determines whether your product can survive. The inventory of the common chip model is relatively sufficient. You can avoid the supply of product supply after mass production. The price of sufficient inventory is usually relatively low and can control costs. The last point is about power consumption. Unless your product really requires high power consumption, you don't need to blindly pursue low power consumption to increase your cost. When we choose a chip, we often face difficult choices between high performance and low cost. In most cases, it is difficult to have a perfect choice, so we can only get a better balance, as much as possible, satisfaction with performance, considering the cost, effectiveness of the product. Regarding the MCU selection, if you have any opinions, please leave a message. I am Arina.